In the run-up to this year's general election, Operation Black Vote kick-started their national voter registration campaign with the launch of their eXpress bus. The mobile unit is scheduled to travel across the country, targeting minority communities and encouraging them to become engaged with the political process. With the ambitious target of registering 1 million new voters, the organisation is committed to showing political parties that this May, they mean business.
I think, we're hoping, but I think it should be rather successful because the volunteers that we have are very relatable. They're from a wide demographic, and they're working class people, and these are generally people that don't necessarily engage in politics.
It is a safe seat, but it's only safe when we manage to get people to register to vote and they actually go out to vote. Because if people don't go out to vote, it's not a safe seat. It could go to any political party if they manage to get their people to register to vote and go out to vote on the election day. So it's just about encouraging people to make sure they register and they go out to vote on the day. And that is when you can say it's a safe seat for any political party.
I spoke with one of the senior people there, Simon Woolley, and then together we had a brainstorming session and we decided that it was not just the OBV core message what they've delivered over the years, but there's also women, disability, Chinese, gay, lesbian, transgender that we could do something about, those people that don't vote. And then we decided, I said, well, it's best you take a vehicle out to the communities, because if they won't come to vote, you can go out to them and then to try and persuade them. They might not vote this time, but once they're registered for next time, they can affect change. Now, there's Simon's figures, not mine, OBV's figures, but I believe there's 168 communities that can be, the voting demographic can be changed by encouraging and showing people how to vote, register to vote, and letting people know what power is in their vote. Now, we look at it today, and you look at some of the sponsors. You have like the Buy the Ballot, you have the Disability Vote, and you also have the British Chinese projects. Now, we're screaming for equality, and we believe that our own people are not coming out to vote. That's why we're trying to get them to register to vote. And by calling it etc. is other communities. Well, you look at people like the Chinese, where they haven't got black MPs, and it's very few and far between in getting represented. So I thought that let's go out to the communities, all the 168 constituencies that matter. It's Simon's mood music at the moment. They've done it for years, and I said, well, okay, I help provide the hardware to do it, and here we are. But the message is that to be able to vote, you need to have your national insurance number, and that is the bugbear, because people think, well, I can just jump on and register. But once you go onto the portal and you part register, then you can continue on whatever media you use to finalise it. But it's not just about registering to vote, it's about giving them the information, the advice and guidance on how to vote. Because a lot of young people now, 17 turning 18, they're the next voters of tomorrow. And if you look at the problems in the country at the moment, youth unemployment is quite high, and young people think nobody's on their side, nobody's doing nothing for them. So you've got to understand, if you vote, you have a say.